In the small village of Nshogo, where the sun kissed the earth until it turned golden, there lived a girl named Zola. She was unlike anyone else in the village, not because of how she looked, but because she never spoke a word. From the day she was born, Zola's mouth had never formed a single syllable. Her mother, Amma, carried her to every healer and herbalist from Nshogo to the neighboring villages, but they all said the same thing. The girl is not cursed. She is listening for something greater. Life in Nshogo was simple. Men hunted and farmed. Women fetched water from the river and sold wares in the market. Children ran barefoot through the fields chasing each other until the sun dipped beyond the horizon. But Zola was different. She spent her days sitting under the old Iroko tree, head tilted slightly, as if she were listening to a song only she could hear. "Why do you sit there every day, Zola?" her younger brother Kofi once asked. She did not answer, only smiled and pointed to the sky where the wind bent the tree branches ever so gently. The people of Nshogo were kind but wary. They loved Zola, yet they whispered among themselves, "A girl who does not speak is a girl who holds secrets." One evening, as the sun dipped low, a great wind swept through the village. It came without warning, howling through the fields and shaking the roofs of the mud huts. People cried out, running for shelter, but Zola stood calmly in the middle of the village square, her head tilted to the sky. "Zola!" Amma screamed, rushing to grab her daughter. "What are you doing? Come inside." But Zola pulled away gently. For the first time, she pointed not to the sky but to the horizon, where the great baobab forest stood. "She wants us to go there," Kofi asked breathlessly. Amma shook her head. "Number, she's just a child. She doesn't know." But Zola did know. The next day, the elders gathered in the chief's compound to discuss the strange wind. "It is an omen," said Chief Nkem, "a warning from the ancestors." "But what does it mean?" asked one elder. No one had an answer. As they debated, Zola slipped away quietly. Kofi, ever the curious one, followed her. "Where are you going?" he whispered as he caught up. Zola simply took his hand and led him toward the forest. The trees stood tall and proud, their roots twisting like great snakes in the earth. As they walked deeper, the wind picked up again. It rustled the leaves, but this time Kofi heard something. Whispers. "Do you hear that?" he asked, his voice trembling. Zola nodded. As they walked further, the whispers grew louder until they stood in front of the largest tree Kofi had ever seen. Its bark was dark, its branches reaching high into the sky. Zola placed a hand on the tree, and to Kofi's shock, the tree spoke. "Why do you come here, child of silence?" Kofi stumbled back, his heart pounding, but Zola did not flinch. She placed her ear against the bark, nodding as if in conversation. When she finally pulled away, she turned to Kofi, and to his astonishment, she spoke. "They are angry." Kofi's mouth fell open. You can talk?" "Only when the wind allows it," Zola whispered. Her voice was soft, like the rustling of leaves. "The trees say we have forgotten to honor the wind. The rains have not come because the sky is angry." They ran back to the village as fast as their legs could carry them. When they reached the square, the elders had gathered again. Amma gasped when she saw Zola. "Where have you been? And you spoke?" Zola took a deep breath. "The wind is angry. The rains will not come until we make peace." The elders stared at her in disbelief. "How can we make peace with the wind?" Chief Nkem asked. "The wind wants to be heard," Zola replied. "We take from the land, but we give nothing back. We must dance for the wind, sing to the sky, and remember the old ways." Though skeptical, the villagers listened. That evening, under the moonlight, the people of Nshogo gathered in the square. Drums beat steadily, and voices rose in song. They danced until the earth trembled beneath their feet. Zola stood at the center, her hands raised to the sky. "We hear you," she cried. Forgive us. The wind picked up, swirling through the village in gentle gusts. The sky rumbled, and then, as if the heavens themselves had been waiting, the first drop of rain fell. Then another, and another. The people laughed and cried, lifting their faces to the sky. Amma fell to her knees, clutching Zola tightly. "You saved us," she whispered. Zola smiled softly. "I only listened." From that day forward, the people of Nshogo never forgot to honor the wind. And though Zola spoke only rarely, whenever the wind stirred the trees, the villagers knew she was listening, carrying their prayers to the sky,